Seneca once wrote, "We hate gladiators if they are quick to save their lives by any means. We favor them if they show contempt for their lives." This powerful idea was put on full display one scorching afternoon in the Roman Colosseum. The midday sun baked the sand, turning the arena into a furnace of heat and violence. Down below, in the dark, suffocating holding cells, two men awaited their fate. The first was Silas, young and quick. He paced the stone floor until his feet were raw, his breath coming in shallow, panicked gasps. He was terrified, not just of pain, but of the very idea of his life ending. He loved the taste of wine and the warmth of the sun far too much to let them go. Opposite him sat Titus, an older veteran, his skin a roadmap of scars from battles past. Titus sat with his eyes closed, his breathing slow and steady, almost as if he were asleep, amidst the echoes of slaughter from above. When the gates finally groaned open, Silas was pushed out first. The blinding light and the wall of noise from 50,000 spectators hit him like a physical blow. He faced a Murmillo, a heavily armored brute with a towering helmet. Silas fought, but with the frantic energy of a cornered rat. He darted away, refusing to engage, running laps around the arena to try and exhaust his foe. The crowd began to hiss. They didn't pay to see a track race. They paid to see courage. Eventually, Silas tripped. As the Murmillo's shadow fell over him, Silas didn't brace for the end. Instead, he scrambled backward, kicking sand into his opponent's ease a coward's trick. When the heavy blade finally knocked his sword away, Silas threw his hands up, weeping openly. He grabbed at the Murmillo's legs, begging for mercy, his face twisted in pure, undignified terror. He would do absolutely anything to draw just one more breath. The crowd erupted, not with pity, but with fury. They hated him. In his desperate attempt to save his life by any means, he had shown them a reflection of their own hidden fears, and they despised him for it. The emperor saw the mob's disgust and signaled for the death blow. Silas died screaming, stripped of all honor. Then, it was Titus's turn. He marched onto the sand with a steady, confident gait. He faced Retiarius, a net fighter, known for being quick and deadly. The fight was brutal and technical. Titus parried and struck, but his age had slowed him. A single misstep allowed the weighted net to ensnare his shield arm. The trident struck home, piercing his shoulder. Titus knew, with the cold clarity of a veteran, that he was beaten. But he did not run. He did not beg. He didn't try to gouge his opponent's eyes, or weep for his lost future. Instead, Titus simply dropped his shield. He looked at the Retiarius, then up to the emperor's box, his expression calm, almost bored. He knelt on the bloody sand, and offered his neck, completely exposing it to the blade. He showed the world that while his body could be defeated, his spirit held death in utter contempt. He valued his dignity more than his own heartbeat. A hush fell over the entire Colosseum. It was followed by a deafening roar this time, of approval. The crowd loved him. In his willingness to die, they saw the greatness of the Roman spirit. Thousands of handkerchiefs waved in the air, signaling for mercy. The emperor nodded. Titus was spared, rising to his feet not because he begged for life, but because he was so willing to discard it. If this story connected with you, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.